Good day to everybody. I hope everybody is well, blessed. Yeah, what a day for me, actually. And as an activist, I'm blessed. But today was actually one of those miscalculated days where, I just listened, I watched, and I observed. Okay? So let me give you a quick story time quickly. So, as everybody knows, my mom was terminally ill not too long ago. And, there was a write-up on the internet about the poor service delivery, how long we had to wait for a file, how long we had to wait for another appointment. Now, bear in mind, we cancelled mom's medical aid, wanting to find different ones, or paused it wanting to find different ones. But in this case, you don't ask to get sick. So she felt terminally ill. And we, before that, went to a hospital. And the hospital gave her another date for when she needs to come back. Prior to that date, what has then happened was my mom was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and she's now in palliative care. So basically what is happening now is my mom is at home. My sister is a caregiver and I'm a care aide because my brother is in Mauritius. He is here now, he has landed, to support the family through this process, etc. And they misdiagnosed her in the first place. When we asked for an ambulance, we waited 3.5 hours almost. We waited 8 hours for a file at GROOTE SCHUUR hospital in the emergency ward. And if we did not force to get into an ambulance, we would not have gotten to where we are now. Now, bear in mind, they wanted to give her a scope in December, next appointment. Now, she is frail, right? So when you're in palliative care, it means that you were at the hospital and the hospital told you that you have X amount of months to live. They need to go home and they need to make you comfortable, right? And that is what we are doing. If we had not gone and forced our way that day, whether we waited 8 hours or 3.5 hours, we wouldn't have been and known what we know now, which is stage 4 cancer. So my mom has cancer in the tummy and it's spread all over and etc. Now, with that being said, she is in a humongous amount of pain. Morphine doesn't help. The stickers, they stabilize it. So she's on fentanyl stickers. So today was one of those days that we, even after getting a second opinion, I had to go and fetch my mom's fentanyl stickers, because the last time that I was there, I had to go and fetch fentanyl stickers at the pharmacy at GROOTE SCHUUR, right? And I get a file at palliative. Now, palliative is the main word here. Palliative tells you already that this is somebody that is literally dying, right? And that is frail. Now, palliative, you go fetch the file, you go to the pharmacy, you get the stickers, right? They didn't have enough stickers, so they said come back. Now, my mom is in a huge amount of pain, right? And with that being said, it is something that it's my mom, right? Coming there today again, after the first visit, they said 2-hour wait. I took the file back up to palliative. I said, please, man, I can't wait 2 hours. This is a matter of life and death. My mom is not able to calm herself because she can't walk. My mom is on a diaper, right? My mom is vomiting all the time. My mom needs to stay in bed. It's palliative care. So my mom sends me to go and fetch it, and they understood it. I walked in, and then there was somebody, a pharmacist, waiting for me and saying surname, etc., and signed off. It's just a box of stickers, literally. Now, I understand that service is important. I'm an executive chef. I know what service is. I can be dealing with 1,500 people a night. I know how to deal with people and how to deliver service. Now, in this particular bracket, my mom always says, choose your battles. Now, we already have a battle as pensioners of South Africa trying to increase the pension for pensioners in South Africa, because it's not dignified and they are struggling. They are literally, they're going through the most. With that being said, I come to the pharmacy. This lady tells me 2 hours. And I say, okay, it's fine, just give me the file back. I go up, back to Palliative, and I say, please just make a call, man. My mom needs the stickers, knowing that you didn't have the stickers the last time and she's in pain, right? If she could come here, she would sit here. There were 6 people behind me, right? Just 6 people waiting their turn to have their medication sorted, right? Now, there's a big differentiation between doing a job and serving people. I'm from that, maybe I'm just old school, I serve people. But when you give somebody a status nowadays in South Africa and you give them a title, they think they own things. There was a lady there with the name Michelle. I'm the supervisor. Great that you're a supervisor, right? But I think what you want me to understand more is the fact that you're a supervisor and nobody tells you what to do, especially when somebody's laying at home waiting on the medication, busy dying. So I'm a senior citizen activist and I came there for my mother, which happens to be a senior citizen. Okay? So the way you treated me there, you even turned another lady away there as well. You even turned nurses away. I could just sit, look and watch and look at your attitude that you have. Like you own the hospital. Ma'am, you don't. You're just an employee. Now, this is where the two of us are different. I can have 1,500 people that I'm serving fine dining food to. Be under pressure, be tired, have personal issues in my life, but they will walk away there with a smile on their face because I know what service is. I put my heart into everything that I do. You, on the other hand, what was more important to you is to make me understand and to try and belittle me and tell me that you're the supervisor of the pharmacy. Great. Good job for you. Okay? You then also made sure that I sat there for almost 2 hours. In fact, 2 hours. Right? People came after me and they got their medication and you were out to prove a point. Now, if you can't understand what palliative is, and even if I had to ask the people behind me, is it okay if I can maybe just get my mom's medication, she needs it? I don't think they would have found a problem with it because it's just 2 boxes of fentanyl stickers and then I would have been on my way. But the way you treated me, trying to make me feel small, not knowing who I am, what my stature is, hey, ma'am, I can just imagine how other senior citizens feel in situations like this. They're already experiencing it by SASA with the securities and the staff. They will have to wait now 2 hours for medication. They are treated like they are nobodies. And let me just bring you closer quickly. In Act 13 of 2006, the Older Persons Act, it speaks about respect and dignity. Now, I was a representative of, which happens to be my mother, a senior citizen, that talks about respect and dignity. Was that respect and dignity? Could you have maybe just said, you know what, hey guys, just sort this out quickly. This is a palliative, etc. But what was more important? I'm a supervisor. You give somebody a status and then they think they own the place. Now my mom, like I said, has always taught me to know which battles to fight. The next battle we're going to fight is the healthcare system for our senior citizens and how you're failing us. I'm not saying everybody is like that. There were certain people I dealt with in this experience that was magical. But you, young lady, or you, ma'am, no. I even have the respect to call you ma'am still. You know what I'm saying? That is not respect and dignity. And in this case, I wasn't going to do anything or say anything because of this whole experience about how I feel and my stature as an activist. But this, for the senior citizens of South Africa, I think this was a bit too much for me. Ladies and gentlemen, your thoughts in the comment section. And then also, my name is Chef JC. I'm a senior citizen activist and also the president of Pensioners of South Africa. And we stand for pensioners and we have a heart and we give service to the pensioners that feel forgotten in this country. Have a super good day. Stay blessed, stay kind.